Okay, okay, I've been through that clip that you sent me, and they're talking about margin trading, and they're talking about other things as well. And they've come to the conclusion that it is permissible because of the fact that there's two things here. Number one, when you are trading currencies, they're calling it a loan. So you're giving a loan and you're taking back a loan, and the Messenger of Allah Naha Salaf bit, you're not allowed to take loans and give out or be in debt as well as trading with that person whilst having that debt. That is because it's a means for riba. So say for example I owe you 1,000 and then I buy things from you as well, and then say, okay, because I owe you the 1,000, we'll just add, the total net of whatever it is to that 1,000, etc. That 1,000 which I owed you has now become maybe 2,000 because of the trade. And this is the very essence of riba, which is when I owe you money, it then brings about an increase. لا تأكل الربا أضعاف مضاعفة. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, don't give out a loan and then have anything put on top of it. Hence the Messenger of Allah said, no, if you've got a trade agreement with a person, don't mix that with loans. If you've got loans with a person, don't mix that with trade. It has to be two separate things. Therefore, when you are trading currencies here on this platform, it takes the ruling of trade. It is not a loan. It takes the ruling of trade because you are trading currencies. And the Messenger of Allah said, الذهب بالذهب والفضة بالفضة, and the hadith goes on. So it has to be hand in hand. And we have the narration of Ibn Umar as well. Therefore, what they're saying here in this research is that no, it's a loan and you can take back the loan and then etc. But no, what we can see from the majority of the ulama, the contemporaries that look at exchange of currencies, etc., this fatwa from the Lajna Da'ima, etc., is that it has to be hand in hand, done on the value of the day. And this is from the hadith of Ibn Umar in hadith which is sahih, where he said, I give out dirhams, can I accept dinar, or the other way around? And the Messenger of Allah said, yes, as long as you take possession of it with the price of its day. Therefore, if I've given you 1,000, and I'm expecting you to give me, I don't know, something else in return of a different currency, that's not a loan now. The intent, إِنَّمَا الْأَعْمَالُ بِالنِّيَّاتِ, the intent is not a loan. The whole purpose of this whole platform is so that people can trade currencies. So therefore, trading has to be done hand-in-hand. That's first thing. Second thing, you're talking about taking the 100,000 as a show for it, but you're not actually going to be in debt, and you don't actually, owe anyone anything. I would say that is actually quite dangerous because of the fact that if you've got 100,000 that belongs to somebody else, and there is no responsibility over that 100,000, then that's not possible in Islam. Either you take the 100,000 and you're responsible for it, and that person invests in your 100,000. There has to be some kind of accountability for that wealth, and especially when it's a large amount of money. But if you're saying, no, that 100,000 is his, I don't take possession of it, I'm just claiming it's mine, then that's khiyana. That's haram. That's a form of lying. There was something else as well in that document, but it slips my mind. But to be honest, I wouldn't go with this. I would stick with what the senior scholars have been saying about Forex. I've sent you these links, and this is in conformance with what the Lajna Da'ima and the Majma Fiqhiyya and the scholars have looked into it, fiqh specialists have looked into, and I would stick with that. And even if a person doubts the validity of the reason why they have said that it is not allowed, the Messenger of Allah gave us a very important principle: دع ما يريبك إلى ما لا يريبك. Leave what is not sure for what you are sure of, or leave what doesn't concern you for what that does concern you. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He gives us beneficial rizq, which is wholesome and halal, and He replaces what we leave for His sake with that which is better. Assalamu alaikum.